Hey, it's great to see you again. Thanks for coming. I've, seeing as I've been embarrassing in almost all my interactions with you, either over the phone or when we first met, I might as well admit that I've been really looking forward to seeing you. Yeah, I've been really busy. This is the first time I've really been able to just like put aside an evening, you know? It's the end of training camp and I've actually got some amazing news. Not only, you remember I was saying like, oh, I'm so scared they're gonna want me to play O-line or something, or like, not only, right, are they not making me play O-line, they're happy for me to be quarterback. They're so happy for me to be quarterback because they're making me the #1 quarterback. I'm gonna be the starter. And, well, obviously that's actually really scary because this is the NFL and I'm probably gonna make some mistakes. And those mistakes are going to be really costly probably because I'm not stupid. I've seen every rookie quarterback ever, you know, and most of them in their rookie season when they start, it's rough. It's really rough. But the coach has spoken to me and like I say, they want to start me and they think the best way for me to learn to get better is just to play. And they want to start, the quote is, we're going to start the future today. And we're fully behind you and, you know, you're our guy. And I was so excited and I couldn't even wait to tell you, you know, the only person I've told is my mom. And mom's so happy and she's, to be honest with you, she's happy, but she's kind of like, yeah, that's what they were supposed to do. Mom's very, I don't know. She has a very particular attitude about me, which is that anyone who doesn't think I'm destined for great success is just stupid. And that everyone should, you know, get out of my way and just be thankful that I graced them with her little boy's presence. It's amazing. I can be one of the biggest athletes in the NFL. And biggest, by biggest, I mean tallest. I can be this huge man. I can be this, you know, soon to be nationwide, one way or the other, known athlete. And still, to my mom, I'm this tiny little boy who needs the cub in need of the lioness's protection, and I always will be. And, I suppose I don't really do a lot to dispel that theory by asking strangers in the street where I am. But, no, for the most part, I do okay for myself, but she'll always be there, you know, always, rooting for her boy and ready to tear out the throats of anyone who, yeah. I remember one day coming back from school and one of the neighbour's kids decided to pick on me, and a couple of them did, and you know, they kind of kicked me a bit, and I came in with with my face all beat up. Mum just asked who did that to you, and I didn't want to say. She bent down, asked nicely, you know, son, who did this to you? I told her. She cuddled me, stepped up, you know, went outside. I don't know where she gone. She didn't say anything. And suddenly, you know, about a minute later, I could just hear absolute pandemonium, you know, as the loudest voice you've ever heard flies through the windows, you know, screaming like, bring your son out here. He's going to apologize to my son. It's disgusting behavior. You should be embarrassed. And it was kind of simultaneously mortifying and wow, this is the coolest woman in the world. She just doesn't care. You know, social norms be damned. She's gonna get what she sees as justice. She's just so, like... And then after those kids got dragged outside to apologize, I just always remember her saying to me that the only person who's ever gonna judge me or belittle me or anything like that is me. Like, the only person who gets to say bad things to me is me. The only one whose opinion really, really matters is me. And I always took that with me, and every time things were hard in football, or hard in life, hard in relationships, hard in whatever, you know, I always took with me that ultimately, after a couple of deep breaths, that I'll make it, you know. And honestly, that I have to make it, not only for me, but for Mum, because if I didn't, I'd feel like she would never say that I let her down or anything like that, but if I didn't reach my full potential, I would always feel like she would have wished for more for me. And so, even if I feel like I've put in 95% of the effort and I've that 5% more, and then that's 100%, and then it's nowhere near, and you feel like, oh my god, I've already put in so much, and it's so hard to push on, and you've just got this mountain of work behind you, and you feel like you've got nothing for it. I always just think of my mum, and suddenly it gets flipped around in my head. Instead of there being so much work behind me and I've put in so much and it's so hard to keep going, it's you've put in so much, it's nothing to keep going. You know, you've put in thousands of days, what's the next one? Because the next one might be the day where it finally all clicks exactly how you want it to. So I'm really sorry, I've just been talking about myself. You think it's cute? That's that's really sweet of you. Yeah, I promise my mum's really, really nice. She's an amazing woman. I feel like I'm making it sound as if she's scary towards everyone who isn't me. And she was always amazing to my friends and all that kind of stuff. It's but if she ever feels like someone's being unfair, cruel, anything like that, she can get if she feels it's unjust, she'll get pretty defensive pretty quickly. Because like I say, I'm always her little boy. Despite the fact that I could lift her up with one arm these days. Yeah, I guess mothers never really... Yeah. They never stop being mothers. No matter how big or old the son gets. Yeah, of course. I just... Okay, you. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about what's new in your life. That sounds cool. What? No, I'm not kidding. Why would I be kidding? Yeah, I just made an NFL team. I know, but that doesn't invalidate your life. What? Why? Why would that? You know, going forward, I'm always going to care about you. Well, I just mean, you know, when you're telling me about things that have happened to you, I'm always, you know, going to be interested in your day and you know, that sort of thing when you know, if you want to tell me about it. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure that's all. Why? What do you mean? Yeah, no. I'm just, you know, I'm curious about you, and yeah, your life is also, you know, everyone's life is important. So, oh Lord, strike me down with lightning now. Nothing. I was just, you know, catching my breath. I was getting a bit silly there. I don't know. Something about you is, well, it makes it hard to stay composed. in a good way, I promise. As in, I guess I'm ultimately kind of shy, big guy sometimes. And it feels very easy to be myself around you for both the good and bad things. So, yeah, take that as you will, I suppose. yeah, anyway. So, I was thinking, I have these tickets, to our first preseason game, and I was wondering if you might want to take one of them. Well, yeah, I've got some family and stuff coming, and like you wouldn't have to hang out with them if you don't want to or whatever. But it's entirely up to you. I would just like you to come. That's all, When's the game? Well, it's Sunday. Really? You're gonna? Awesome. If there's any, I don't know, I'll get you something like signed from one of our good players, and well, yeah, I want to be one of our good players. That's not what I meant. I don't know what I meant. Can you just let me have a nice moment? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll get you those tickets later. For now, let's actually move on to you, huh? And talk a little bit more in detail about what's going on with you.